Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Gerhard. I'm the founder of the free walking tour here in Salzburg, and in this video I would like to tell you why and how I founded the first free walking tour in Salzburg. Have you ever been on a free walking tour? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know where you joined the free walking tour. I would be curious about that. Nowadays, they're in most major European cities. Everywhere where there are tourists, there are free walking tours. The way these tours work is that you join a tour and at the end you decide how much you want to pay for the tour. 5 euros, 10 euros, 20 euros, whatever you want. In my opinion, it's more about how much you can pay for a tour. So on my tours, it's okay if you cannot pay, if you're on a very tight budget, it's okay, you can just skip that part. Now, I founded the first free walking tour in Salzburg in 2018. I wasn't always in love with Salzburg. When I was younger, maybe until I was 25 years old, I didn't like Salzburg that much. I always went traveling. I came back home. I worked for like 3 months and I went traveling again. I lived in Spain for a while. Thing is, when I was 25, I got stuck here for a moment. And what I did is I started riding the rickshaw as a part-time job, a bicycle taxi where I was behind and 2 people were sitting in front, and I talked to them. I told them about the city while I was cycling. And that was the first job I really loved. And by cycling around with those people, everyone was amazed by Salzburg, and it is very beautiful. I just couldn't see it at that time. But by the amazement of the people, it was kind of contagious. So I, after a while, also fell in love not only with the streets of Salzburg and the rickshaw job, but with Salzburg in general. Because rickshaws in Salzburg are only in summer. In winter it's too cold and there is snow here. I thought about how can I stay in tourism? How can I also, because I love the contact with visitors and people from all over the world. That's one thing that for me makes travel important, to meet people from all over the world. And then I realized that I can stay here and I can meet people from all over the world and can even provide value to them by being here and being kind of an ambassador. So I was searching for a way to stay in tourism, and what I found was a receptionist's job at a hostel. I worked for that hostel until now, actually, and for 8 years. And 4 years after starting the job at the hostel, I decided I need a license for tour guides. License for tour guides here in Austria, it takes almost 2 years, 2 or 3 semesters, and then there is a break where you have to study hard, and then there is an exam, and the exam takes 3 days. And so that's what I did. And because I knew free walking tours from traveling, it was kind of the closest thing. Also, I did couch surfing for years, not surfing other people's couches, but receiving people at my home. If you're not familiar with couch surfing, it means that people were sleeping in my living room without paying anything. And that was also a way for me to get to know people. That concept, that whole life philosophy, for me, free walking tours just resonated with me. It took me a while. 2018, I did some tours. In 2019, I got really started. And I started guiding every day from July 2019, and I guided for 100 days in a row, every day guiding, because I'm the only guide in my free walking tour company. There are not that many tour guides here in Salzburg because of the exam. That's quite hard. And that's how I founded the free walking tour, and I'm very happy. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate your interest in my tour, and some days I receive a lot of emails and people are asking a lot of things, and I always think that, okay, it's my time also, but it's my project and people appreciate what I'm doing. People are, it's an appreciation for me. So also, if you need anything about Salzburg, about the tour, I hope I see you on my tour someday. And if you have questions, just leave them in the comments below. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, stay safe. thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you want to see more of my videos, from now on this channel is only about Salzburg, then hit the subscribe button, and that's it from me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.